My first experience with Wheel of Fortune was back in 1997. I was a student at San Diego State, and one of my friends was able to get us into the taping here at San Diego. During one of the commercials, the camera panned in on me, and so I got to be on TV. And then probably about 8 years ago, I started trying out for the show. And this past October, I went to the Wheelmobile up at Valley Center in the rain, put my applications in. I got an email from Wheel of Fortune saying that I was selected. Went to the audition, showed my enthusiasm, and I thought I did really well. Then we had to do a written test. I did really well on the written test. I had a whole bunch of puzzles on there, and I had to try and fill in the blanks as much as I could in 5 minutes. It was all time. Did well on that. So within a week's time, I was on the show.
Thanks, folks.
The theme of the week was shopping spree. They told us that ahead of time. And so I prepared by conversing with my wife and my friends, and we just went over, lots of different things, gift cards, Amazon.com, Mall of America. Luckily enough, that was the first puzzle that came up.
Here we go. Get ready, we're gonna do a toss-up here. It's worth $1,000, and it happens to be a landmark. Here we go. Oh, Anna.
And so when this girl, buzzed in so quick, I'm like, there's no way she knows that. I look at her, I'm like, you're crazy. She didn't know it, and I'm like, okay, I got a 50-50 chance right here. And as soon as that AM came up, I'm all America, boom, Mall of America.
Michael.
Mall of America.
Yeah, that's it.
So right here, I'm feeling super confident. I'm like, okay, I got the first puzzle.
Michael Keeley.
Yes, absolutely.
Just won $1,000.
Yes, I did.
From San Diego, probation officer.
Correct.
Down there.
Yes,
yeah?
I am.
I was extremely nervous up until this point because I knew that this was a once-in-a-lifetime chance. Because I was the fourth show of the day. I was already mentally drained. I'd already watched 3 shows. It was the 5th time of the day that I had to go to the bathroom, so I was so nervous. While I was washing my hands, I looked in the mirror, and honestly, I don't do this, but I looked in the mirror and I said, Michael, this is your once-in-a-lifetime chance. You need to dominate this show today.
Now, you used to teach, right?
Yes, I was an elementary school teacher, and now I'm a probation officer. So I'm kind of fixing the mistakes that I made in the classroom.
Okay.
So, yeah.
At my audition, the women loved that. The people who were the producers. That was hilarious. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna do it again.
Person is the category for this first round, and Michael won the right to start it. Here goes.
All morning they have us go out there and stand there and practice. So the set's actually pretty small, but they want you to shout it out, not yell it, but speak loudly and clearly.
T.
A good thing, too, because there are 3 T's. That's
so that the producers who are sitting just off camera can hear that if you said a B or a D or a P. They teach us how to hold the wheel, the pegs. You don't want to hold on too far and push because then you'll hit the little flapper. So you have to grab the top half of the peg and then push it with your heel and then bring your hand up.
There we go, and 3 O's.
At this point I knew there was meat and potatoes, but I didn't know the rest of it, and so I'm just going to keep guessing. So now I land on jackpot.
Okay, let's have a letter.
N.
Yeah, there are 2 N's.
And honestly, I didn't know it. And I'm like, but I'm on the jackpot. And so I looked at it real quick. I'm all meat and potatoes kind. It's either meat and potatoes kind of guy or kind of man. It's got to be guy. But I'm like, I'm on jackpot. It's early in the game. I got to go for it.
A meat and potatoes kind of guy.
That's it. Yes,
I ended up having a viewing party over at OG's Pizza in Santee. And that place erupted. It was so cool. So we got that on video too, that everyone was cheering at the jackpot. The commercial breaks, they're like a minute long. What we do is we step down off the podium, and the producers come over. They bring us water. They put makeup on us. They tell us, hey, you're doing really good. They would coach us during the commercial break, but it was seriously, run over here, water, makeup, okay, don't forget to call your bells. Okay, everyone back up on the podium. As soon as they switch out the tags, then we're back up there and they're filming it again. And so it's just 20 minutes of just intense game time. There really are no breaks.
$22,400. Good work, Michael.
Thank you.
Congratulations. A lot of fun.
You're going to be on the show. Just watch the show. Just play the game. You're just playing against 3 other people. It was so memorable.